Grand Rising, Elizabeth. Today is November the 22nd, 2022. Thank you for joining us. Your hosts today are Mama Raziya Curtis and Sister Deitra Covington. Sit back, join in, just have a good time, and be thankful. Ashe. Grand Rising!
Grand Rising.
It's a beautiful
Oh,
morning. It's not morning, but whatever.
it's a great day. It's a great day. Last night hung out with Mama Razia and Sister Deitra at the
Aretha, Jack.
what is it called? Music hall. At the music hall in the Aretha Franklin Jazz Cafe.
Right.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah, what was the name of the show we went to see?
Satin Dolls
Satin Dolls. Yeah.
Review. Yeah, Satin Dolls Review.
It was jam packed. They said that so they that the doors open at 7 and the show starts at 8. The place was packed at 7 o'clock.
It was. It was.
Mm. It was already, and I was trying to hold down the seats and
You did a good job. You did a great job.
yeah, and the show was magnificent. It was just
Absolutely
really awesome.
Man. Woo.
so how did you find out about it?
Oh, well, first is that Sky Covington is a very good friend of mine. My husband plays for her.
Okay.
And I perform with them sometimes. So that's and so she's been doing this series almost 2 years. Although she's done it before. She would do
Billie Holiday.
yeah, every year for years she would do Billie Holiday, and then but she's always had the vision of Satin Dolls, a lot of different people doing these wonderful vocalists of the past.
Yes.
And she finally put it together, and every time more and more people found out about it, and she uses who she calls the Duke Ellington band as band members and stuff, and they come out as they don't say who their name is, their personal names they always, and now Dinah Washington, and she comes up and she's that character.
Okay.
And it is growing and growing. She wants it to be on Broadway, or so she's each time it gets better and better and better and better. And they change some of the songs, so, and they have some new members that come in, because all the singers are not always available. And so she brings different people in, and it's a great show.
Are they doing it again? Are they doing it again?
They're doing it in December.
December 3rd at Burt's Marketplace. So if you can look
at Burt's, or is it
she's gonna do it at Burt's.
Say it again.
Because they have publicized someplace else. So
yeah, there's 2 places that she said. I know one is Burt's.
Right.
Well, when you find out, if you can post it in the WhatsApp.
Yes, I will definitely do that. And just to let you all know the different people that sung: Nancy Wilson, Carmen McRae, Ella Fitzgerald, Nina Simone, Etta James, Dinah Washington, and Billie Holiday. And they have a new person going to do Lena Horne. So she's going to be singing maybe in the next show.
Cool. So do you have to get tickets, like purchase tickets?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So whenever, matter of fact, I'm sure the December 3rd tickets are available now. Actually, if you go to Eventbrite and type in Satin Dolls, it'll show up so that you can get your tickets.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I like I love music, jazz.
Oh, good.
Music. Mm-hmm.
And I love to dance too, ladies.
All right, all right.
Oh, I know that's right. Oh, I know that's right.
Ballroom dance.
I ballroom, I step,
Ooh.
salsa. I can move on my own to whatever music is moving, and I don't have to have any kind of choreography to it.
All right.
That's
Okay.
right. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I just love to dance and see.
It's fun. It's a
Oh
lot.
my goodness, yes.
Well, we have today is in the kitchen. I'll take my computer in the kitchen in a second. It's good to see you. I don't see you yet, but it's good to have you join us, Alita. And oh, there you are. There you are. And Lily B, been missing you. I know you're taking care of 3 people there. Yep.
It's good to be seen, I'm telling you. I missed you guys.
Yeah.
I got too much going on in the morning. So I get in when I can fit in.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Hey, beautiful people. Happy Tuesday.
See, that's what we missed, the beautiful people.
Yes,
Just
happy
to tell
Tuesday.
what you're saying, with her saying it's good to be seen. A friend yesterday wound up saying it's good to be seen than to be viewed.
Mhm.
Yes,
Like, you know
yes,
what?
absolutely.
Okay.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the baby?
She's doing absolutely wonderful. She is doing great. I was just staring at her a little bit ago. She's sleeping. My voice going a little bit. I got a little pain in my face, so I'm not gonna talk too long, but she's doing marvelous, you all. I'm gonna send some more pictures in the group. Get in bed. Oh, she's so precious, you all.
What's her name again?
Alani Faye.
Alani. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, that's my little button. Oh, she's cute. Yep. So all is well over here. Taking it one day at a time. How's everybody feeling, good people?
We
We
feeling
are great. We are so
Good.
great.
As
I
you
am
said,
happy
it's good to
hear.
be seen.
Mhm.
Yes, absolutely. I am happy to hear. Happy to hear. Okay. Just wanted to stop in. It's a blessing. I'm checking in. I'm here, you all.
Okay, baby.
okay.
So Juanita, uh, uh, has already, she's got to get out of here at around 8:30. So I still want us to do some, share the reading, but I want her to have time, to share what she's in the kitchen doing.
Okay, good. Okay.
Go ahead with the reading.
Uh-oh, she ain't ready yet.
Okay, I can do the reading.
Mhm.
Once again, we're coming from the African Goddess Rising Oracle Guidebook. And our goddess today is, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Ayizan. If you can see that. Is it big enough?
No. What is it? Can you spell it?
Ayizan. And she's a goddess of miracles. And let's see. Her temple, she has the temple of high priestesses. And then the element is a bush. Mambo, which means priestess, or I don't know if that's what it means, but it says Mambo priestess Ayizan is the wise Haitian Iowa deity queen of the market, riches, and sacred initiations. Respect her as the highly venerated spirit of the first priestess. Her guidance is, you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe? All things are possible. Dare to dream bigger. The embodiment is, you claim you want miracles, but you take an I'll believe it when I see it approach. What if you will see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do, have the world you want for yourself. You can be your true self. Do what awakens your soul and have your desires. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. And the goddess declaration is, my life is full of miracles. And that's what Ayazan has to share with us today. Yay. Miracles. Miracles. Woo.
Ashe, ashe.
Yay.
And that being said, while we're doing, I'll play this song.
All right, guys. So my mom has been begging me for weeks to try her.
1 second.
Thank you for sharing that, Sister Jacqueline. Yes, that's right. Of course, the miracles.
Here we go. Sisters. I'm looking for a miracle. Woo!
Ooh, that was very on time, very appropriate. Ooh, we.
What miracles are you looking for today?
Right. Yes.
Yes. Glory, glory.
Believe you can receive it. That's right.
That was a question. Deserves an answer.
Question again.
What miracle?
What miracle are you believing for today?
Do we have to tell it?
You can, you don't have to. You can give a different one, but that's said, that you got to declare it.
There you go. Now say that.
If it's a private one, of course, pick a different one. We probably have a few miracles that we're believing for, and it doesn't necessarily have to be just for myself. You might be believing a miracle for, I'm believing a miracle for my son. I'll say that.
Yeah.
That and the miracle, I want to say this for all of us, the miracle is knowing what is the right question.
Yes.
Michael Beckwith, he has shared that it's not, we're asking the wrong question. So what is the right question that we need to know? Why don't I? How come? But what's the right question? Like what is the right question?
That's important. And
I ask that for everybody, that what the right question that will open up the portal for what you desire, for that miracle to come through.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We don't have a response. Wrong.
Okay, this on money.
Yes.
I'm calling it all a miracle today.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right. Love it. Oh, maybe I asked the wrong question today.
Oh, that was funny. Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Okay, let's go here again. Read that again.
Oh.
And then, because I know I busted in with the music.
Right. Yeah, it's okay. It was perfect. I mean, it was on time.
Because I'm putting my water on.
Okay. Today we're reading once again from the African Goddess Rising Oracle Guidebook. And today's goddess is Ayizan, Ayizan. She is a high priestess, and she is the wise Haitian queen of the market, riches, and sacred initiations. Respect her as the highly venerated spirit of the first priestess. And her guidance is, you are a magnet for miracles. A magnet. Let's think about that. A magnet. You know how when things get close to that magnet, it's coming. It's coming right away. Don't delay no time. So you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allow yourself to believe that all things are possible? Dare to dream bigger. See, now that's what I need to think about. How do I need to dream bigger, and bring it forward? Because I'm a magnet. I can draw it. And the embodiment for this particular goddess is, you claim you want miracles, but you take an I'll believe it when I see it approach. What if you will see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do, have the world you want for yourself. That's something to think about. What do you want? What kind of world you want for yourself? You can be your true self. Do what awakens your soul and have your desires. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask yourself for it and allow it in. All we gotta do is allow it in. Remember, we are magnets, we're drawing it. And the goddess declaration is, my life is full of miracles, full of them. You know, it is not like they're foreign to us. Our lives are full of miracles. They're happening all the time. Oh my goodness, that's something to be thankful for, truly.
Mm-hmm. Love it, love it.
Yes.
So anyone has some comments on about that and how it shows up in your life?
I love the idea that I am a magnet. You know, I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm drawing them to me all the time. You know, if there are any, you know, they're coming, they're on their way, they're trying to get to me. You know, I'm trying to make sure I'm open to receive them.
Yes, absolutely. I am a miracle. I do attract miracles, and I'm thankful, and I am an appreciation,
So
gratitude.
excuse me for 1 second. Where's Mama Hat? Because this child done said try about 3 times.
Ooh. Lord.
I must need to squeeze.
Yeah. But yeah, blessings.
Sister Juanita, what did you end up making? Because I see you packing up.
Okay, so my smoothie is let me make the phone call.
We can hear you.
Okay, they're calling me when I'm on the way. So my smoothie.
We hear you.
I don't know if you can hear or see me.
We
We hear you. Yes.
So my smoothie is sweet peas, spinach, banana, and cherry with ginger and Cocoa Vita pressed coconut water.
Wow.
So it's got about 10 grams of protein in it. So that's for anybody who thinks that plant-based nutrition does not include protein. We got it right here.
But that's a lot of taste in there. I can taste different tastes. Yes.
I cannot hear. Everything went whack. So I'm out.
Love you.
Love you too. I'll be listening in, but I'll be driving.
Yeah, I think it's only 20 degrees out there, Pam said.
Well,
I can barely hear. So thank you for allowing me to share that.
Mama Raziya, welcome. Unmute yourself.
Grand Rising, everyone.
Grand Rising.
Rising.
Yeah, I had some challenge getting the phone. I plugged my phone in last night, but it didn't charge. So it was on 0. And I've been running around trying to find a plug. This little gadget here is a lifesaver for us, you know, and we have 3 or 4 of these in the house so that when you run into a situation like that and you gotta have your phone and you can't be in a car, or you got, you know, this can walk right with you. So that's what I'm using this morning. I see something, I'm covered here with, what is that white that's on the camera?
It might be on your lens.
I'm trying to see what that is. Yeah.
Is it gone?
Okay. Now I'm trying out this tripod. Can you see me clearly at this point? Okay.
Yes.
What I have here is one of my favorites for energy and stamina. And also, I was told by the Queen Mother who gave me the recipe that this is a smoothie that helps with your spiritual connections. And, as Deidre was talking about, I'm a miracle and being able to be there and to receive those miracles. Because my experience through life is that sometimes I could block my blessing with attitude. Oh, everything's going wrong. I can't believe this and that. And you can actually miss the blessing. So we have to be open and receptive. So this little recipe is sweet potatoes and oranges, fresh oranges, sweet potato. And if you need a little liquid, you may not, the orange juice, oranges are compact.
Right.
You may take 3 of these to get a half cup of juice. So you're gonna need something to help
Liquefy it.
liquefy it. So I often will put coconut water as an addition, or you can just use plain water. And you've got sweet potatoes. Our local markets have a kind of a Japanese potato, which is, yeah, I see another camera going on. There's a Japanese potato that's organic and it's in some of the stores in our area. And then our regular sweet potato that I grew up with on the farm, the reddish, but either one is great. And we just mix those in the blender and have your smoothie. It's it can be thick. I like them kind of thick and smooth, but you can thin it out with your coconut water. Or you might even be needing more protein and you would use almond milk or coconut milk. That would make it more creamy.
Okay.
Mama Raziya, now of those sweet potatoes, which one is the like sweeter?
It depends on your miracle. I have gotten this sweet potato from a market and it's just great. But then there are times when it isn't sweet. Same potato, looks the same, maybe even the same market. But this sweet potato here can be quite sweet. I often get them and bake them, but not to worry. If you're using this recipe, Sheila, you can use date, the Majol dates. 1 date in the 1 or 2 dates will just solve the problem. When I'm using dates, I usually put them in the coconut water early when I first get up, when I first get into the kitchen, and let them be soaking. They soak for about 5-10 minutes. Make sure you take the pit out, and no more problem with sweetness if you are needing a little sweetness for you. 1 date will go a long way, but 2, even better. And certainly if you're making it for family, you may want to include the date. Oranges are quite sweet. When we talk to naturopaths who are concerned about sugar and having too much sugar in our diets, oranges are considered one of the sweet, sugary fruits to be careful with if you're diabetic or needing to really watch the sugar. You're dealing with cancer, these kinds of things. So the sweetness of the orange is often considered enough. The date would add a little bit, more sweetness. but these are natural sugars
Mhm.
and so much better for us. And we do need sugar in the body, just not too much.
Well, thank you, Mama Raziya. Thank you for sharing that.
So
Okay, let's see.
So I wanted to thank you, Mama Raziya, due to my what I learned from you every time I do it, because you know the top of my teeth are gone. It was so funny. We went to the movie to see Wakanda, right? And my husband bought a little candy bar and stuff, so I had chocolate and I put it in my mouth to bite it, and I busted out laughing because I didn't have the top teeth right now.
Right.
And I just busted out laughing. You just do so many things just automatic.
Automatic, yeah, that's true.
But I was able to just suck it. It was the Kit Kat. I was able to just suck it, and even the little crispy part, I was able to dissolve it until it went away. But that was very, very funny to me. But I was at Mama's Raziya's house one day, now Wheelie and I and Pam. And when I was leaving, she had a coleslaw. And so I told her, you can keep the coleslaw because I can't, at
Chew
that
it.
time I still had, but I couldn't chew it right. And she said, do you mind? She grabs my little thing, she puts it in the blender, and then she blends it up where it's nice and smooth. And then I was able to eat it. So that's what I've been doing. And every time I do it, I thank Raziya for teaching that I could still eat things. It's just all put together already.
Right.
So thank you for that.
Sheila, I was thinking of you, and I decided to make a holiday dinner smoothie.
Oh,
Yeah. And so you would have your cranberries and apples and kale and walnuts, using your choice of a liquid. I would use coconut milk. And you just put all the things you want. You can even put a few couple of leaves of fresh sage. Or if you don't have the fresh sage, you can use a 4th teaspoon or so of poultry seasoning or sage.
right.
But you can make the flavor of Thanksgiving dinner
Yes.
right in your blender. You know?
That's
So
right.
we can talk more about that, but I'm perfecting one for Thursday.
Okay.
Because I do.
Good deal.
I am supporting a guest who needs, a kind of a liquefied meal, dealing with dental issues and so forth. And the sky's the limit.
Believe and receive it. That's right.
Yeah.
I would like to share back. It was some years ago, and I was eating chicken at that time. So I had prepared, like pre-prepared chicken, mashed potatoes, I think it was broccoli for my dinner. But then I had to have an emergency root canal, which was totally not expected. And when I got home, because I think I got to the doctor's office about 1 or 2. So by 6, they had finished the procedure. And of course, your face is all numb. And I was starving. And you can't feel anything because everything's all numb.
Exactly.
So I was like, I cooked this, I'm eating this. I put it all in a blender. I put some broth on it, blended it down, and and put it in and kind of made it a little enough that it'll come through a straw that I could poke the straw to where I could.
Right.
You know what? That was tasty.
Oh, I bet it was. Huh.
That was very tasty. I mean, you know, because all those items already were seasoned and whatever, but it was good. So you can blend everything.
Mhm.
It's like some people say, when you chew it all anyway, and it gets to your stomach, it's just a big glob of mixture.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's true. Well, let's see here. Let me turn my camera around. What I'm going to talk about is a really a neat little item that I go to. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. And the name of this is called tabbouleh. And
Mm.
of course, tabbouleh is made with parsley majority. And for me, I can put some onions in there, and lemon is always a good thing to add to it. But it's normally a dry dish, you know, but it's something that I can eat, you know, especially when I feel a little hunger or something. And you know, you get so much, you can make as much, you know, a lot to eat on. And sometimes I'll take a little piece of flat bread or something that's made out of I don't like using wheat much, but sometimes the bread, you know what? I have some of that bread too right here. Okay. And here's the bread. You can get like from a Mediterranean restaurant or something.
Mhm.
But normally when I make my tabbouleh, I can use some bread like this to kind of grab it and eat it if I want to. But in all honesty, I can just eat this by itself and it is good. So that's my little dish today. It's tabbouleh. You can look it up to get the recipe. It's very
Simple.
say it again.
It's simple.
It is. It really is. You have to cut the parsley up real good though.
But I love
that-
tabbouleh.
Is that the only thing that's in tabbouleh?
It's
You know,
parsley,
no. They can add tomatoes. You can put tomatoes in there, but you know,
onions.
tomato is a fruit, so I don't really like mixing my fruit with other stuff. But then you can get the cracked wheat that can go in it. You know, so it's other things you can put in it. So like
Okay.
that's why I was saying if you can look it up online, you'll get different recipes for tabbouleh. But this is just the
Okay.
basic things you can put in it.
Okay, thank you.
No, thank you for the question.
And okay.
So-
Is it my sharing time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not in the kitchen. However, I was sharing with Ma Raziya and Miss Deitra the other day that we were talking about this. For smoothies, this is a suggestion to you all. This is what I do with bananas. You know, I like bananas when they've got the brown dots on them.
Right.
So what I would do a lot of times, when you go into the grocery stores, you know, usually bananas now like anywhere from 59 cents a pound to I've seen it 79 cents a pound. But when, you know, they have so many of them, a lot of the stores will sell them at reduced price, sometimes at a price, or sometimes like 30 cents or 20 cents a pound. So I was telling them when I see that, they might have 20 bundles sitting and they usually have red tape wrapped around.
Yeah.
I'll buy half of them.
Right. They're trying to get rid of them.
Yep. So I'll buy half of them and bring them home, peel them, and freeze them for when I want to use them later. So,
Yeah, that's an excellent idea.
you know, and that's for your bananas at home too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of bananas, I know in the stores, they always have like the regular bananas and some type of organic bananas and that costs more.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is one better than the other? Because I didn't I really couldn't tell the difference. But I think, is it like just fertilizer that's different that they use for the organic bananas?
That's the claim, but to me, a banana, well, I would say for me, when I buy, which I do buy organic bananas and pay more, when I do that, I'll wash the if it gets to the right part where I hadn't eaten it yet, because usually it don't last long enough to. But sometimes, if it does get to a point with the organic banana, I'll just wash it up still in the peel, and I'll freeze the whole thing in the peel. And when I use it in a smoothie, I put the whole thing, peel and all, in the smoothie.
Oh,
If it's an
wow.
organic banana. But
I know, wow.
for non-organic bananas, because I did read one time that, the banana peels, there's some health benefits or nutritional benefits even in the peeling. But with regular bananas, I always peel them. So.
And I would like to add too that over my readings over the years, it was shared with me through different works that the small bananas, the little bananas are the best ones to eat, not the big ones. I don't know if anyone else has heard that, but it's the little small bananas that's good for you. Better.
I look for the bigger ones because I feel like I'm eating more.
I just wanted to, excuse me, the sister was asking the question about the difference between organic bananas and regular bananas. There is controversy. One of my teachers was saying all bananas are gassed when they come to this country, when they're getting them ready for shipment. And so there was not as much difference in organic bananas and regular bananas as we think. They were not, even though they were saying organic. So maybe it is in the way they're raised. That's a good question, sister, for us to look into.
But that is supposed to be the only...
there may be some, not that much difference, but I guess the difference would be in how they are grown.
Right.
The condition of the soil, condition of the area. But the gassing, they don't spare the organic banana from that process, from what I can hear.
Yeah, that gassing must make them last longer in the grocery store or something.
I think the gassing is to ward off any insects that might have been in the transport.
Oh, yeah, possibly that too. Anyone else?
Well, I had a question about the bananas because I'm on the diabetic, and so I was told, my research said that you don't eat it when it's really ripe. And I try to eat it toward the green side if I eat it. I don't use it very often anymore.
Really ripe is when they're like mushy, but if it's still firm and not green and have some browns, to me, have brown spots on it, that's still good. But when they get, to where it's kind of soft, and to me, that's freezer time. And then that's throw it in make some bread, banana bread or something like that. Yeah. But I personally, I don't like them when they're like that. It's like like you're saying, it's kind of an overripeness to it. Yeah. But I still eat them though. But you have to do what's healthy for you, with your health situation.
Right. Okay. And what kind of blender do you have, Mama Raziya? Because I've been told and seen for myself, the Vitamix is just the ultimate to have. But what I do have is my daughter bought me the NutriBullet little, I have the cylinder and the blender part. So I did notice a difference, the with the Vitamix, you can, things get really smooth. And I have had a smoothie with the sweet potato. It was delicious.
Yes,
It
yes,
was
yes.
delicious. I loved it. So, yeah.
I think
So
with the Vitamix, it goes
peel
with
your potato? Do you peel your sweet potato?
my Raziya.
What was
Do
that?
you peel your sweet potato?
Yeah, I'm getting
Okay.
ready. I'm gonna wash this but this is the organic, so there is, with the Vitamix, you could get away with leaving the peel on. So you just
Okay.
scrub it. I have a
Yeah.
hard bristle, and that's what I would scrub it with, and
Okay.
take the, make sure I
Oh, yeah,
take this
take that
off.
off.
And
So you do have a Vitamix.
yes. So I'm
Okay.
gonna try this one, the organic one, unpeeled.
Okay.
Just thinking, well, it probably has been raised right. But for this one, which looks a little bit grubby, so I
Yeah.
would peel that one. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And
And
Mama Razia also actually did a
this is
raw sweet potato pudding or something like that, but it was raw. It was made. Razia, if you want to talk about that, that would be nice. You can actually do a raw sweet potato dish. You shred up the sweet potatoes. I don't know, Mama Razia, can you hear me?
well, it's a real simple dish that we make with the raw sweet potato, and of course we use the a food processor, either Cuisinart or a Champion juicer.
Right.
A lot of people have that. You have the Champion juicer with the blank on, but you would use Majol dates. Maybe start with about 3 or 4 dates soaked, and you let them soak for 2 or 3 hours. Not 2 or 3 hours, about 20-30 minutes is enough. But when I know I'm going to make a big batch of raw sweet potato pies, I'll let the dates will be the first thing I'll soak, making sure you move these little pits out.
Yes.
This pit will destroy your juicer, and you'll end up sending it back to be repaired. So they are very, very cautious. And then so you got your dates, about 3 dates, couple of sweet potatoes, peeled, and fresh ginger, a little bit of fresh ginger, maybe just 1 inch or so. And so you put in orange, the juice of 1 orange, and you just take that. This juice came from 2 oranges, and so the juice of 1 orange would be enough for your sweet potato pie. And you just run it through the Champion or through the food processor. It comes out really smooth. Now, I was trying to make it look like my mother's cooked sweet potato pudding. So I would take a cup of it and put it in the Vitamix, and that really smooths it out. And then I would blend that back in with the batch that I had put from the processor. And I think everybody liked it.
Yeah.
You use the same seasonings that you use in your regular sweet potato pie, which would be nutmeg, cinnamon, main ingredients, maybe a little bit of allspice. And I always share with people that we use the whole nutmeg.
Yes, right.
That is just a different community. And I'm surprised because sometimes I have people in the kitchen who've never seen whole nutmeg.
I haven't. Let me see. Oh, okay.
Your little nuggets. And they're not in every store now because there's, so much demand for powdered this and instant that. But if you can get your hands on whole nutmeg, buy a bottle. It'll last you a long time. And you just need to grate it by yourself, a simple grater, hand grater, and use your nutmeg, this whole nutmeg, instead of your powder. Same amount. It tends to be stronger. But the sweet potato pie is something to be cherished. It's very tasty and very, very good for the body.
Well,
So
thank
when
you for sharing that.
Do you put that in a, you don't put that in a crust, do you? Just layer it in a dish?
Does
Mama,
that
I
do
didn't
it
hear
in a
that.
crust?
Does it have a crust to it or no?
No, unless you
You can make a crust. There is a nut crust that we've used, a walnut crust, but any if you want to use nuts, we tend to have a need to have the meal as simple as possible because of digestive issues or other concerns, health concerns. But there are several, there's a date and walnut crust, which is delicious, but rich.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I agree with Deidre, the sweet potato pie, and I usually will say sweet potato pudding, and that'll keep people from expecting a crust. But I have made it with the crust, and it's, oh wow, it's very, very good. Dates, coconut, walnut, all blended together and mashed into a crust form, and you got some good eating.
Yeah, so thank you.
And those recipes are available.
Available where?
I have batches of sweet potato pudding recipes, and if anybody is interested in getting your hands on that, let's talk, because I think we can probably just take a picture and send it to you.
I'm here raising my hand. Take a picture and send it.
Okay.
Yes, me too. Because I've over the years I've gotten away from the traditional, festivity foods. I'm not really into dressing or mac and cheese unless it's made with the cashew and nutritional yeast mac and cheese. I've done that before.
Okay.
So that's good, but just not the traditional. My daughter, she wants to go traditional, and I say, make a small portion for you.
Right.
I'm not eating it. She said, we don't have all we need to make Thanksgiving dinner. I said, I am having a salmon and some couscous, and I'm gonna call it a day.
Right. Keep it simple. Right. Is there anyone else want to share?
I'm gonna do the sweet potato smoothie, but I need a Vitamix. I'll see if my blender does it well enough.
Anyone else want to share? Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. That's good.
I'm running out the door,
Hi,
but I
Lolly.
wanted to say, hey, rise and shine. Okay. But no, I'm running out the door. I gotta try to put my car in the shop and then go to work. But I wanted to say I have a NutriBullet and it does some amazing things. Actually, I just broke one of the little pieces where because you press down on the bullet and then it automatically starts. So I lost some of the little things, and so now I have to kind of janky it out. I got to get another one. But that one, I've made smoothies at least 3 times a week with it, plus other things. I've blended up walnuts in there, like blended up a lot of different things. So it's all about how you do it. So if you have a NutriBullet, that probably will be good until you can like advance up, because I want to get a food processor, so I can do more. But yeah, so that's good. And then I wanted to what else did I wanted to share? There was something else someone said, talking about the bananas. I really want to know about that raw sweet potato dessert. That sounds amazing. I would love to get that recipe so I could try to make it. And actually, what else I wanted to share? Speaking of bananas, we're talking about how like they were not raw, I'm sorry, how they were sometimes mushy or whatever. So like when my bananas are still a little firm, I like to make my peanut butter banana sandwiches with a little agave and some cinnamon. That's always good in the morning sometimes, with some chocolate oat milk or chocolate almond milk. I like to drink that with my sandwiches. And then when those bananas do get soft, I do the same thing. I freeze them so you can put them in smoothies, because they can last a while.
Yes.
So I get a lot of bananas at one time, knowing that I might not eat them all. And then that way, like if they get a little soft, that's cool, because now I have frozen bananas for smoothies, and I don't have to go to the grocery store and try to buy frozen bananas.
That's
Save
right.
money.
That's right.
Yeah, that's all.
You have to fool me to have me eat the banana sandwich. You have
It's
to,
good.
I can't know that it's there. That one, and I'll try anything, but that one, you'd have to fool me and I not know it.
Oh,
blind
it's
me and-
delicious.
And
Oh,
you would know it though, because it's so what's the word? Not poignant. It's the peanut butter. You're gonna taste the peanut butter, and the banana is for sure gonna be banana. So you would know as soon as you bite into it. But the peanut butter is good because you have it's a little bit of sweetness too, but there's protein. It's peanuts, right? So like you could use even a more natural peanut butter or create your own peanut butter. And then you get the bananas on top of that. And then, you can get some cheap bread. It tastes really good. It's just like peanut butter and jelly, except not jelly, but like a really good fruit. I don't know how else to explain it. It's good.
yeah.
It
Okay.
is.
Just serve it to me and not tell me that that's what it is, and then I'll taste it, and it's like,
Well,
Okay.
ever since I tried sorry, ever since I sampled almond butter, cashew butter, the other butters years ago, peanut butter has been on the bottom of my list, really. I don't, that's what I grew up with, was peanut butter. I didn't know anything about the other butters, and oh my gosh, cashew butter is a game changer butter. I know you can't eat that, a lot of that, but Whole Food has one that has no salt and no sugar in it, and it's still very, very good. So peanut butter, it's okay, but the other butters are just game changers. And nut butters and bananas. Oh, that's good. Thank you.
Sunflower butter.
Huh?
Have you had the sunflower? I think the sunflower seed butter or some sunflower.
I have. And that
that's pretty good too.
What is that? Is it Ayurvedic way of eating? Yeah. We made some seed butter, and it was really good. It was really good. So you give me an idea for RJ for lunch. For the last, yes. Let's go back. Let's go back to buying bananas.
wow.
I see the oranges.
I just learned something. Beware of these great big oranges.
Yeah, not really juicy.
Right. They may not have as much juice as your little orange.
Right. Yeah. I see that.
Very thick hull, and the little oranges often have thin, and so they have just as much juice And I think
Mhm.
this one, they're charging a lot more for the great big one.
Mhm. What are some ideas
Especially-
to do with the orange peels? The outside of the orange. Is there something that you can make with that? You know,
You can dry the orange peels and use them in a lot of your cooking. A lot of your baking will ask for orange peel as one of the seasons. I think I've seen orange peel added to banana bread batter, zucchini bread batter. It's a very subtle flavoring, and it also has nutritional values. But during COVID, people were boiling citrus peels. Last night, I just boiled my grapefruit peels and lemon peels. And it makes a nice concoction that can help with staying healthy during the winter, with colds and flu. So I guess the orange peel could be thrown in, Sheila, even to that mixture, but it's just simply like you boil tea, making fresh tea from the leaves. You bring your water to a boil and put those citrus peels in that pot and just let it seep for about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising.
I decided to pop in at work, so Grand Rising.
Lolly put in here candied orange peels. But she says not healthy though. So maybe.
You know, another thing you could do, Sheila, you can save your citrus, your lemons, your limes, your orange peels, and your grapefruit peels. You can actually put them in vinegar. Let them sit in vinegar and let it sit underneath your sink for like about 30 days. You have an all natural cleaner for your windows, your house and everything like that. You can add, and you just keep adding it to it. Sometimes I do lemon and sage. I'll put fresh sage in there. So I have lemon and sage, orange, just straight orange or just grapefruit. It smells great and it's free.
Okay.
Wow, that's good to know.
Like that.
Well, what are you doing over there, Deitra? Oh, did she leave? I think the baby. Oh, she is gorgeous. Let me put her on big screen. Oh my goodness.
The pumpkin. The pumpkin.
Oh, my.
Oh, looking at you guys. Hi, honey.
She gave us a blink, a double blink. Oh my goodness. I remember when I first saw her and her mouth was just moving. I said, oh my goodness, she's gonna have her own show. She's already ready.
So boy.
Where is she? I don't see her.
There she go. Hi, pumpkin.
So,
Pumpkin.
so Lily B, what are some of her characteristics that she's already shown?
I definitely know she's gonna have a good a big personality for some reason. She's very relaxed. She's very relaxed for the most part. And she likes to look. She is a looker. She don't do too much fussing.
Good.
And she gets her rest. And she loves her milk. Yeah. And she loves her mama. Like she knows when she comes. You can smell it. Soon as she pops up.
Breastfed?
Well, yes, breastfed, and she pumps as well.
Yeah.
When I say she has buku milk supply, like She's blessed. I tell her every day, like, you don't understand how
Oh,
blessed
isn't
you
she
are.
precious? Oh,
She is gorgeous.
she
Yeah,
really
she is
is.
extremely blessed. The milk supply that she has is abundant, and I tell her to. She is abundant with milk.
Has she tried to gruel?
I'm sorry.
Has she tried to gruel?
What you sent me? No, not yet.
Okay.
What is that?
Something to
It's
help.
go ahead. It's a recipe that that my daughter's her midwife gave her. Well, no, not her midwife, but a midwife that we know. It was a recipe to just when she was breastfeeding, and it's good just to have anytime actually. It's like cornmeal. What is it? Cornmeal. Here we go.
It's something.
Yeah, it's
mommy eats it. Is it something that Ayana would eat? The mother eats?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, anybody can. 2 cups of water brought to a boil, add 1 cup cornmeal, and bring it to a rolling boil for 2 minutes. Let it stand for 20 minutes and add a 1/4 of a cup to blender and 1 cup of milk or substitute of your choice. Some vanilla, whatever sweetener you'd like, and you would drink all 4 servings in one day.
Okay. Oh, that sounds good. Like
anybody
like
can use this to enrich the. Yeah, anybody can. You don't have to have be pregnant or whatever, because she said anybody can drink it.
What's the name of it again?
It's well, her name this, I guess her aunt did this. Aunt Louisa's cornmeal gruel, GRUEL.
Oh, look at her smiling.
Oh.
Well, it's so bright and cute.
Oh, she likes you calling her cute. Look at her.
Yeah, baby.
I think we always say when they do that smiling that the angels are talking to them. They still have that they still have that direct connection, because humanity has not perverted and stepped in with all our rules and stuff.
Right. Absolutely. Yes.
You're going back to sleep.
You
I want to
hear
go to
them,
sleep too. I want to go to sleep
You hear them talking about you.
Danielle, what are you putting together over there?
She's at work, so what? I don't know. Where is she?
Yeah, she's undoing her. She's unmuting herself.
What's her name?
Oh.
There eyes go. You can see now, Sneaky. You smiling again.
Okay, that was interesting. No, I was saying that newborns have and young children have a good connection with the ancestors. So it could be an ancestor that is around that they see that's saying
Look
hi.
at her. She is so cute.
I'm at my client's house right now. I am cooking some turkey bacon, some scrambled eggs, probably some grits, and coffee and strawberries for her.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Cook. I'm a caregiver to eggs. Oh, she's so pretty.
Thank you. Oh, you is smiling up a storm today, girl.
I know, ain't she just the cutest?
Mama Raziya, where are you?
I go sleep now. I go sleep. I'm with my Grammy.
Oh, wait.
If everybody can mute so we can enjoy the baby view and Google and all of that, but we need to hear. Mama Raziya, where are you at in your process now? And What happened to you, Deitra? I thought you were making something. You were just showing us.
Oh, I was just showing you because I normally don't eat tabbouleh, right now. So I'm gonna do that later.
Oh,
I was just letting you know what kind of things I do, just a nice little healthy treat for myself and my family.
Mama Raziya, where are you at in your process now?
Mama Raziya, we can't hear you if you're talking.
She's
Yeah.
still trying to unplug. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm all finished with the smoothie that I'm doing. I was just wanting to make sure my phone has a switcheroo for the mute and unmute. So I'm not always sure that it's on mute. And this Vitamix is very, very loud. So I wanted to make sure that it was not. So you can hear me now. So when I push it again, it'll be on mute. All of the just kudos to the blender foods that we talk about. When we're talking about time, it's the quickest meal, probably quickest meal on the planet in terms of having your supplies. So I share with sisters and brothers that keeping 4 or 5 items in your refrigerator, just restocking, just the same way that people would restock flour and sugar and salt and baking powder, let it be staples of fresh fruits and vegetables. And those staples should be organic spinach, organic kale, or kale. Get the best freshes that you can. One elder told me one day, he said, well, my budget is kind of tight. And so when I think of organic, I think of going to those markets where there are lots of people. And especially if I see a lot of old people walking around, I know that food is good. I don't worry too much about organic as much as I am concerned about how do the people look who are shopping at that market. So we learn to trust our food sources. And if we're not able to grow for ourselves in our own gardens, we do need to look toward the market keepers and those who will have quality food and search for the food that is least adulterated by chemicals and poor soil. So keeping those 2 vegetables in your fridge, your sweet potatoes, which don't have to be refrigerated. You can also keep oranges and apples, ginger, and of course, I often use garlic in what I call an energy soup. It's like my vegetable smoothie, my dinner smoothie, a full meal smoothie. And garlic is a good addition, raw garlic, to that. So I'm gonna chow down on this orange, this sweet potato orange smoothie. It took 3 oranges for the amount that I have here, and 1 big sweet potato, and this will be enough to share with Charles and even somebody else who might just drop by. There'll be, about 4 servings in here.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Now, Mama Raziya, do you use your Vitamix? Because I know that it can, you said a soup smoothie, so it's heated.
I have, I like most of the breakfast smoothies and things. I like them cool, but for dinner smoothies and dinner, I let the Vitamix run until it heats up. You can actually see a little steam, at least in in the winter time like this, but it's not hot, but
Right.
it's actually a warm
Right.
smoothie or warm soup, and it's very satisfying.
Yes. I'm
So
sure it
I
is.
do that. When I first bought the Vitamix and had paid all this money for it and everything, I'm saying, I don't know if I want to risk letting it overheat.
No,
But
it's not.
that's in the technology of the Vitamix,
Yeah, it's not an
and
overheating
it's
because
very,
I
very
have
efficient.
I have my Vitamix and it does. I like the warm setting in
Mhm.
the winter time. I got my Vitamix off of QVC for 4 payments, so you can actually get stuff like that and break it up into payments. It's the best investment I've ever got.
Yes,
Best investment.
it's well worth the investment. I say to anybody, Vitamix is like a second stove. It really can do so many things for us. So it's worth the money.
What do they usually run?
400.
Oh, really?
400 or 500. You can get it from Target. You can get them from Target, or you can find a place like QVC that will let you actually break it up into payments, installments. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got mine about 6 years ago.
There's a YouTube video where she kind of breaks down the different ones, and you can make your decision on what's best for you. Like I don't think I would want the biggest one because I don't think it fit under the cabinet, but yeah, she just breaks it down the different types because that's her thing. And so that helped me to understand the different brands of Vitamix, the different levels, and it all depends on what you're going to do. So definitely the smoothies for the daytime and for the soup. Oh, that would be terrific for RJ. Quick dinner. Oh, anything I could do quick. Anything I could do quick.
Yeah. Well,
and then I like to try to eat with him. So
one comment to Evelyn, you're reminding me that I realized that they're selling oat flours and rice flours and all of these different things for really some pricey, markings there. And your Vitamix will make all of that. When Charles and I realized how much better the muffins taste from fresh ground wheatberry seeds compared to the one that has been sitting on the shelf for a while,
so you don't know how long.
It's just no comparison in the flavor and the goodness. Now, I didn't want to hear this, but years ago, a teacher shared with me that a lot of people who were walking around saying, I'm allergic to wheat, they were not really allergic to wheat, they were allergic to rancid wheat. Her theory is that once the wheat berries are ground and they're sitting on a shelf, they're beginning to spoil, to break down and to be less of their value. She suggested if you buy flour, try to get to the source, buy flour that's just been ground and keep it in your refrigerator. So the Vitamix became very valuable to us as we realized that we could buy whole wheat berries, whole rye berries, or whatever kind of flour you wanted, and just blend, just ground it up in the Vitamix. Didn't hurt it. you know?
Right.
And so we make oat flour now rather than buying it off the shelf. Just use your oatmeal that you use for your breakfast cereal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, you can make oat milk. You can actually make oat milk in the Vitamix too, using oatmeal. Your oat flour. I mean, if you turn it into flour and add water and vanilla and some
Yeah.
dates, you
Yeah.
got
So it's very good.
Probably tastes better too. I haven't tried oat milk yet though.
I like it. I like it. It's creamier. It's very creamy. Well, if you make it yourself, you can make it the consistency that you want. But I like it. I like it because it has that healthy fiber and that healthy protein into it too. So yeah. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys what I did real quick. This is my client, and I realized there's a disparity with a lot of people and seniors. They want to cook seniors the quickest, most processed meal possible because it's easier. And it's like, you know, these people took that time out to cook for us all the time. We should take the time out to cook for them the way they cook for us. So, you know, she's not vegan, but she does love her fruit. Here we go. So this is my client's breakfast. And y'all saw me cook it. So there you go. And she likes her fruit. I just wanted to show that to you.
Thank you.
So I'm a caregiver that actually cooks. As you see, I'm actually in the cooking kitchen cooking. I'm not microwaving. So
Good for you.
Yeah. Just
Great. Is there anyone else want to share anything?
I did talking about microwaves. I had a friend thought she was doing me a favor buying me a microwave.
Right.
Yeah, that bad boy went out on the curb real quick.
Right. I know my children, they come over my house and say, "Mom, where's a microwave?" You know, I'm just like, we don't use microwaves. And they're used to using things that happen quick, you know, heat up something real quick. I'm like, no.
Yeah. But what about air fryers? I love those.
love my
That's
air
not,
fryer.
huh?
I said I love my air fryer.
Oh, I will never
My air
fry
fryer.
another salmon patty in a skillet with grease again. Ever. It's the best salmon patties ever in an air fryer.
Mama Raziya, do you use air
Potatoes.
fryer?
Oh my God. Vegetables.
What was that, Sheila?
Do you use air fryers? I don't remember ever seeing one. Is there?
I don't have one presently. I had I think they're good to have. I bought one when they were first came out. They were really, really popular, and I gave it away to a friend who had become, you know, the bottom had fallen out of her financial affairs, and she didn't have a place to cook or anything to cook with. So I see an air fryer as a versatile item that you can help you. It's like a hot plate or you know, some of those gadgets where you don't have a kitchen of your own.
Right.
So I gave that to her and I didn't replace it yet. But I respect the air fryer and I put it in the same category as other tried and true gadgets, crock pots, you know, Vitamixes and things. There are 4 or 5 gadgets that you can have and you can make it wherever you are. You may not have your own kitchen or these kinds of things. So an air fryer is one of the things I would invest in.
Another thing I would get is the Instapot. That has been used for me. Yeah.
Instapot. Now, what is that? Is that like a crock pot?
Well, it's a little different. You know, I used it to do goodness, let me go. Real, no, it's a little more than just a crock pot.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually saute things in there. You can, I'm thinking about, you know, when you want to, like tomatoes and things like that, you want to, hold on 1 minute, I gotta go see what's on this thing.
Mm. Wow, thanks for sharing all of this information.
You know,
And
Sheila,
then
when
too,
you
I wanted to
asked,
say something too, because I was gonna ask about drinking cold water versus drinking.
Oh, there's Rosie. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yourself.
You know, it's best for me, what I've heard over the years is best to have room temperature water, not cold or hot, but just room temperature is good for the body. It receives it better. The body.
yeah, in fact, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sonia.
In fact, there was a lot of discussion during the time that COVID first hit the area, and some of the doctors and different people who were suggesting what could help. They were saying to people, do not drink icy drinks, you know, refrain from that because that was harmful. And I've heard all of my life that it was not good to drink ice water, especially at the time that we're sitting down to eat, because the ice temperature is not what your body needs. Your body needs room temperature or body temperature. Too hot or too cold,
right,
are considered bad or not good for the body. Now, warm tea, so-called hot tea, but something that's to the state of burning, and you can tell, you know, burn your lips, burn your mouth.
Yeah.
But that burn, that chill is not good for people who are trying to avoid colds and flu.
Right.
Okay.
Room temperature or slightly warm liquids is what's being suggested. I don't know how we ever got into everybody having ice water served at dinner.
You're right. Yeah.
Now, some of us have begun to ask the waitress to hold the ice. You know, they bring it out and you say, well, I don't care for ice in my water. They have to take that glass back and bring you a glass without the ice. But ice is the rule, which is so unfortunate.
I know, exactly. And I did find out what goes on that Instapot again. It's a pressure cooker. I use the pressure cook feature a lot because I done learned a lot, and a lot of things come through in regards to different fruit, different vegetables having like things that affect the body, and pressure cooking takes it out. You know, so that's the issue with the Instapot that I love is the pressure cooker.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And it's lectins. Different vegetables have things called lectins, and those are part of vegetables that protect them. You know, just like animals and everything else, vegetables don't want to be eaten either. So they develop this what do you call it? But they're called lectins. Mama Raziya, have you heard of lectins before?
Lectins.
Yeah.
And there's quite a bit of talk going on now about what things that we have eaten or believed in for years. They're looking into it because we have this explosion of health problems in the United States. And a country that's supposed to be one of the richest countries, and all these conveniences and so forth. And we measure, I think something like number 30 on the list of healthy countries. And that doesn't say much for us. So researchers, dietitians, heads of families, and all of us are looking into what is going on with the foods we eat.
Hey, Mama Raziya, let's be real. It's a lot of people are not eating fresh fruits and vegetables like they should. There's the conveniences of the Chick-fil-A's and the McDonald's and the Wendy's and because I see it in my household every day. I control what gets cooked and what gets brought into the house. And I know me and my boyfriend sometimes get into argument. He mad at me because I don't buy snacks. I buy apples, oranges. He considers yogurt a snack. And I'm like, well, I can afford the yogurt. The price of junk food has skyrocketed completely. Right. I'm not spending money on junk food. I told him I'm not spending money on junk food. Last night, for convenience, he was like, you know what, do you want to get a turkey from Famous Dave's? I was like, I'll go check it out. It was $97 for one turkey.
Wow.
I was like, no, thank you. I was in the area of his job, so I ended up going to Walmart, got my whole Thanksgiving dinner, spent $125, including getting just the turkey breast. Because it's just he and I just need the turkey breast, that's it. So I'm like, I got my greens, I got all of my fruits, vegetables, everything I need to do what I need to do for a fraction of one turkey. So it's this convenience thing of, we don't have convenience healthy foods. That's one of the problems. If we had convenient healthy foods, grab and goes and everything, it wouldn't be so bad. But it's the lack of activity, exercise, movement, and the fact that people are not eating properly. Like I fix myself a little something while my client got something. I got my strawberries, my apples, my eggs, and a little bit of grits. You can't get fruit like that when you know what I'm saying? So it's not a mystery. We're not exercising and we're not eating the right foods, the right amounts of quantities of food.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah. The other day I was trying to squeeze. I was it was on Danielle's show, and I was talking about what we used to eat, and I was saying that it was as a snack, and I was saying that it was fish, had to deal with fish, but it wasn't. They were kale chips. Kale chips that they would, have the kale, and then they throw it in the oven, and then they put seasoning on there and stuff. It was so delicious.
Yeah. Nutritional yeast.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna make some.
Right, the yeast. Yeah.
And they're fabulous in the air fryer. It's actually it's easier in the air fryer. So you're gonna make me I'm gonna get some kale tonight and actually make some more kale chips because they're absolutely fat and they're nutrient dense. And like you said, you could put all the seasonings on them and have a real fun, good time. So thank you for reminding me about that because I stopped doing that. I need to get back doing that.
Well, while we're in a moment of silence, Star has suggested that we do not do the show on Thanksgiving. So we will not be, I'll put a sign up there or something, or, so when people happen to show up, there'll be some music or something, and that enjoy your Thanksgiving, because I know that many people will be on the road or are in the midst of preparing food, and or just want to sleep in that day, So Thanksgiving, we just want to be grateful. And while we're in the midst of that, I would like to hear let's see, we got some. So let's give me one thing that you are really grateful for. You are giving thanks for. That you would like to articulate so that we are one with you in something that you have been, just whatever, So So let's, okay. Oh, mommy. Well, we know that's what you're grateful for. This is Ayana, for those who don't know. This is mommy. Oh, look at her.
Oh,
You can't get no better than that. And healthy, and she's looking like you. Although when we see the dad, then we say, oh girl, she don't look nothing like you. She looks just like her daddy, right? Oh, great job, girl.
Thank you.
Job.
Well, I'll go first about
Yes.
grateful. I
Yes.
am grateful for the Elizabeths. I am grateful for all the information,
yeah.
all the help pushing me forward into what I say I wanted in my life. Now I am being accountable for it. And yeah, for all the information, all the sisterhood and the meeting of other like-minded people and other artists, and oh, it's just been great. And every day, 5 days a week. Oh yeah.
Ashe, ashe. Next.
For me, I am thankful for friends, you all, and family. I mean, sometimes I'm really thankful for, just having people that can relate to me. Sometimes you can go through some days, thoughts that come, I'm alone in this, but I'm not. I know I'm not. And I thank you all for being here to show me that I'm not alone in this process of going to the next level, so thank you all. Okay, now I'll move it on.
I'm just jotting down something, and I found my pen writing, I am thankful for the opportunity to love and be loved.
Yes, yes.
Living in a community where people still enjoy going to lunch together, or still enjoy being able to sit down and take in all this talent with the satin dolls last night. And I sat there and I said, we are so blessed.
Yes.
That these opportunities are here with us. Mostly, I'm grateful for having family. I look at, and I started, I think about 5 years ago, on Mother's Day, I started sending Mother's Day card to my children, to my 2 daughters, saying thank you for helping me become a mother.
Yes, yes.
So very thankful for family, and for the fact that we here in, at least I'm thankful to be in Metro Detroit, because it seems that you really have a choice to be alone or to be with family, be with others. Right. And here, if your family is far away, it's easy to become family. Yes. We still have that community feeling here, and I'm really grateful for that, and grateful for all of you on the Elizabeth calls, because my family has been extended. I feel that my family has gotten larger this past year.
Yes.
Thank you.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Next. I'll go.
Well, I'll just share. I'm thankful for my mom's healing
Yes.
because as I shared with you all back in July, 86 years old, slipped in the bathtub and snapped her femur in half. And she's got plates and pins and needles all in her leg, but she's now to the point that she can walk, and it's still bothering her. So please keep her lifted up too for healing. But I'm thankful that she's progressed to where she's able, actually quicker than I even thought, to be out of the wheelchair and, up on the walker, being able to walk around. So that's what I'm thankful for this
Wonderful.
season.
Ashe. Stefan?
Hi. I'm thankful for not just the Elizabeths, but I'm also thankful for the relationship that we have with one another as Elizabeths. I can feel the love every time we come together, whether we're on Zoom or whether we're in person.
Yes.
I am also thankful for my family and the closeness that we have. And I'm also thankful that God didn't let me leave when I wanted to. I'm thankful of that he said no.
Right. We're thankful too.
Next. Ashe.
Oh, I'll go. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for the wisdom and the knowledge that's shared on the show. And like someone said earlier, Deitra said earlier, you find out that you're not alone, that you are among like-minded, like-spirited women, and that we truly do have a sisterhood.
Yes.
I'm thankful for that.
Ashe.
Well, I'm thankful for I guess for my mental capacity, just the I can still think straight pretty much. My ideas, I can reason, I can, make choices. So, as long as I have my mental capacity, the capacity, to love and learn, I think that's gonna, help me through a lot.
Yes.
Yes.
Ashe.
It's good to be seen and not viewed.
All right, come on, ladies. Who's next?
Well, I would just like to make a comment for the sister who just talked about being thankful for being having a mind, and my mother's prayer every day was, thank you, God, for letting me be clothed in my right mind.
Yes.
That was her
That's
statement.
beautiful.
I'll go.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful for so many things, and one of them obviously being this community. I'm happy to be a part for the last, I guess, Sheila said, like a couple of weeks now. And I'm also grateful for my mom, who's 91, and clothed in her right mind, and I'm her caretaker for the most part. But I sometimes jokingly yell at her because she is in her right mind and she tries to play the 91 card. Like, Ma, you fine, don't even try it, So so that's a blessing, and I'm blessed to be able to do that for her.
Ashe.
Ashe. Yes.
So, and also again grateful to meet the other Jackie Jones. I'm gonna, hopefully we could get to chat one day with that off camera. We have to.
Give me your number. Do you want?
Yes, I'll put it in the chat for you.
Okay.
I'll do it right now. So yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Anybody can call. Yes.
All right,
Anybody can use it.
Couple more.
I'm thankful for the experience of life. I'm thankful for all that there is. I'm in just an appreciation.
Who was that?
Lily.
Lily B. Lily B.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Okay, we got two more. Alita and Omani. You want to share your gratefulness? Okay. Well, I'll share mine. I am so grateful. We're going on our 8th month of Elizabeth.
Oh,
And that I am so grateful for the organic way that we stay connected, each of us, in this Elizabeth, the process and all of that, the wisdom. I'm grateful that that for everything that everybody brings, and I see me in every single one of you. The answers come for, I believe, all of us through each and every one of us. And I am grateful for, my family, my grandbabies. Oh my goodness gracious alive. And I am grateful, so grateful for my new car with okay, I'm gonna just say it. That is gifted, no payments. I'm grateful. I'm looking for a miracle. So that's what I'm thankful for now. Okay. And I'm grateful for and I'm so grateful for the Course in Miracles group that supplies something else for me and get some good clarity. So grateful for Mama Omani, Reverend Omani, and so grateful for Jackie. You bring such joy in the course in having this month with you. So grateful for that. And I'm so grateful for our first baby. I'm so grateful for our first baby through Ayana. Now we can really call her Mama Ayana. And I'm just grateful. My husband is wonderful. Grateful for our new music, and grateful that the Spirit has in my life where I've jumped out to do something that gracefully he takes over the timing, that is really not the timing, and created ways for me to bow out gracefully and taking anyway that time. You all, I love each and every one of you, and I know that God is supplying my needs through you and what you bring to the table.
yeah, love you too, honey.
Yeah. I'm so looking forward to next year. Every day, the rest of this year and going into 23. And I'm good. I'm good. I'm really good. Okay, I see Omani has popped in. You want to share what you're grateful for, hon?
You're on mute.
I don't know. No.
You're on mute, Mama Money.
I'm
Oh,
on
there you go.
mute. I just what came to me immediately was good health. I'm grateful for good health.
Yes.
Yep, that's what I'm grateful for today.
What about tomorrow?
Tomorrow and today, I'm just grateful, girl. I got a bunch of abundance. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for y'all. Y'all represent my mother. And then somebody said, yep, because a lot of them called mama. I'm like, oh my God, look how many mamas I got. So like, yeah, just grateful, just grateful.
Yes.
It's the life of being grateful. Magic, miracles,
Yeah, yeah. Alicia, are you able
All
to
that.
share yet? Thank you. I'll share, money.
To Jackie Jones.
Yeah.
I know, two Jackie Jones, double dose.
Yeah, it's all good.
I don't know where Alicia.
Yeah, we do.
Yes. My mom, matter of fact, it was my mom and Pam and I. There was a song that we used to sing. Oh. And I'm just gonna do just a little bit. It was, I'm so grateful. I'm mighty grateful. The Lord has spared me. Dun, dun. Another day. Dun, 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 da, da. Mama would be soprano. I'm so grateful. I'm mighty grateful. He has always made a way.
That's so
Yay!
We are grateful. We will see you in the morning. In the rising of the sunny day.
I'll be the substitute again.
Okay.
So tomorrow is Wednesday. That's Mama Het. Wisdom Wednesday is what she calls it. And I want you all that if you have someone, and you may not be one of the hosts, but if you have someone that you would like to bring on, let us know. Let me know. We'll see what day it fits. And even if it doesn't, like this is the day of the food, but it's, well, just like Jacqueline is on a food day, because Mama Raziya with the food and nutrition and such. Well, finances is where she's bringing to the table. So if you have somebody you think they got some information that we need to hear, just let me know, and or let whoever you think it fits their show, let them know, and we will definitely have them on. And you saw where at Danielle yesterday, she had 2 guests, so we can have 2 guests, and yeah. And then if there's something that you want, like we want Mama Evelyn to do a featured show on art,
Yes.
naked.
Yes.
So it's open, for anything, and there's no topic that we cannot talk about. So there we go.
Well, can I add?
Yes.
What I like to add is, although I'm talking finances,
yes,
it's with the perspective that Mom Raziya had approached me with your health and eliminating stress in your life.
Yes.
And financial stress causes a lot of people uncomfort and stress. So my desire through what I'm sharing on the financial side is to have an order, have everything written down, because a lot of times I know, even when you keep things in your head and think it becomes bigger than what it could actually be.
Yes.
So financially, by having a process that you're having things written down and you're tracking everything, I know from personal experience, it decreases that unknown aspect of wondering, do I have enough money for this, or can I do that, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's the approach, that even though it's finances on a nutritional day, it's a health issue, because nutrition impacts our health and stress impacts our health. So I just wanted to add that to
Yeah.
what I'm trying to share,
No, what you're sharing. You're not,
what I'm
you're not,
sharing. I'm
you're not doing
sorry,
that
not
other word.
sharing, what I'm
You
sharing.
are wearing it out, girl. You are bringing it. You are like.
Thank you, Queen.
So healthy finances.
Healthy finances. Remember that the topic is financial health.
Yeah.
Having
Really?
that balance in your financial health.
Yes. Ashe. Ashe. So let us give ourselves a big loving hug. And give the world a big hug. And sprinkle love. Oh yeah. So send me some, send me plenty of light in the morning. I go and get the bottom part done. And these teeth removed, and then we go to the next process. So, and I do want you to know that I am not in pain. They give me the pills and stuff and just tell me to stay ahead of the pain. So I'm able to function, but I do want to sleep a lot. So
well, sleep. Your body's telling you.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I didn't take anything yesterday. I don't think I took very much the day before. And I was just knocked out because I had so much in my system that I really did need to just chill out. And I was knocked out. So
Get some rest.
I love you, love you, love you.
Love
Love
you
you
too.
all.
Peace out.
Peace out.